Okay, hello everyone. So today we are going to learn how to set up a project with Git and how we can push up a code on the Git repository. So we will be keeping this project pretty simple, and we will just understand the basics, like how Git work and how can we push our code to the Git repository for the very first time. So what is a Git? So Git is basically a version control system, and there are various providers available in the market like GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket, where we can put our code. So let's jump directly into this and understanding like how Git works. So first of all, you need two things as of now. First is the GitHub account on the uh, GitHub page. On the GitHub link, you just visit it and you create your account. So it's a free account, and I'll show you. I already have an account, but I'll show you like how you can create the account on the GitHub. It's free. You can create it, and okay. All right. So this is pretty simple. Okay, let's go first so that I can explain you how it works. Just simple go to the github.com, and here you can see like the options of sign in and sign up. So if you have already have an account, you can directly sign in, and if you want to create, you can just go and sign up. It's very simple. You can give your any username that you would like, your email address, and the password. That's it, and your account will be created. And the second thing which you would need is Git. So you have to download Git on your system. So simple write download Git, and this is the first link. Just click on it. Okay, and you will be giving three different options. One is like for macOS, Windows, and Linux. So you can download Git for any operating system that you are currently using it. I do have Windows, so I've already downloaded it. It's very simple. You just need to click next, 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 and the setup will be done. Okay. And how to check if the Git is installed or not. So we'll look into it. First of all, just let's create a project and on the GitHub and as well as on the local. So what we will do is we will push our code from the local repository to the remote repository. So it is the first time setup that we do generally, right? So it's my GitHub page. So I already have an account, I've logged into it. So first thing that I would like to do is like create a new repository. So you can see like it's very simple UI. You have pull requests, issues, marketplace, explore. You can explore these options. But for us, we just go here and we can click on the new repository. Okay. And you can see like the owner name is displaying here and repository name, suppose I'm giving is like YouTube GitHub tutorial. Okay. Simple. We will keep this repository as public so that anyone can use it. We are not adding any readme file or getting our license to keep it very simple. Now let's create the repository. Okay, so you can see like currently the repository on the server is nothing in it, no files, no code, and we have to push the code here. So it's giving us few options like we can create a new repository on the command line and push it, or we can push an existing repository from the command line. So this comes very handy. We can use this and we can push our code for the very first time. Okay, so the editor that I will be going to use is Visual Studio Code because it's free and very easy to use. So let's open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is my Visual Studio Code. As of now, I haven't opened any projects. So just directly jumped into the terminal. You can just go to the terminal and click new terminal. Currently, I'm in my directory. Let's jump into other directory and cd. So, okay, let's check how many directory I have. So dir is the command where you can see like how many directory you have. And from there, I have a folder YouTube. Great. CD YouTube. Okay. And here if I go and this directory, so I do not have any folders and files in it. Let's clear it first. And let's create a directory mkdir and we will name it like Git tutorial. Okay. So directory has been created. Now let's jump into this directory by using cd git tutorial. All right, so we have that folder. Now let's open this folder into Visual Studio Code. Okay. Okay, so that has triggered a new window. Okay, let's work in this window. Open the terminal again. So we are in it. Now to check the Git has installed successfully or not, first thing that we can do is like we can search on the Windows and type Git and we can see like Git bash or Git is there. And the second thing is like open the terminal, any like command prompt or this terminal and just simply type Git. If you see some response, so you can see like we have got a response from this command. So there is a lot of things like how to clone init and all this. So that means the Git has been installed successfully here. Okay. So the first thing that we will going to do is like create a file in our local project. Let's name it index.html. Okay. And let's write some code here. So see, I'm using some abbreviation already installed in my project. So how you can use it? Just simply go to the extension. Okay. And you can see I have a lot of installed extensions. So this is the boilerplate that I have used as of now. So you can see like you just write html.boilerplate and the code appears on this page. Okay, so it's completely handy. You can just type exclamation mark and you have given multiple options. All right, so this is our first code. Okay, let's write something here. Code from local repository. It's pretty simple, right? But if you can see like we are not connected with our remote repository, which is on the GitHub, and Git does not know like to which particular code it needs to track. So the first command that we will be going to run is basically makes the Git aware about which repository it needs to manage. Okay, let's clear the screen first. So the first command is git init. What this command does is that it will create a folder .git, and this folder is pretty useful because it will be going to track your files in the project. All right, so let's init. Now you can see like initialized empty git repository in this folder and .git. Okay, so let's check if the file has been created. All right, so you can see like in the folder YouTube git, and we have index.html and a git folder. All right, so now Git will start tracking all the files in this project. All right, so far so good. Okay, so now we have another command which is git status. It will check like the status of the file. So let's run it, and you can see like it's very simple. It says like we are on the branch master. We have no commits yet, and it says like this is the untracked file. So this file is not getting tracked by Git because we are not added this file into the staging area. Now, what is staging? Let's add this file into staging area. Git add. We can either write dot with this period. All the files in this particular folders will be sent to the staging area. We can also specify the name of the file. Okay, or we can also write git add. Both works same as of now for us because we have only one file in the folder. Okay, now let's check the status again. Now you can see it turns out to be green. So what it says that it is still in the branch master. We have no commits yet, and now these are the changes to be committed. All right, because we have pushed this file into the staging area. It says if we run this command, we can again put this file into the staging unstage. Okay, so we are not going to do this. Now let's add a commit, git commit, and a message which is like you can write anything, but let's write initial commit for the index.html file. All right, so one file changed 12 insertions, and it is a create mode. Okay, so we have committed the code. Now let's push. Before pushing the code, all right, so we have committed the local repository, but before pushing the code, we need to tell it like where it needs to push. Okay, so we have to set the remote repository. Now, how we can set the remote repository? So let's jump into the, okay. So you can see like here is the command, git remote add origin, and this is the link of this particular project. Okay, so we are adding a remote. So let's copy this and open the terminal and paste it. So you can see like we are adding origin as our remote repository. Okay, you can name it anything. You can name it origin, or you can name it server, anything. So you can name it anything, whichever you like. So git remote add origin. Let's keep it origin as of now. So we have added the remote. Okay. Now the next thing that we need to do is to push the code on the repository. So let's copy this command and paste it here. Failed. That's what I'm expecting, because one thing is pretty sure, like we haven't connected our local repository with the remote repository because we do not have any kind of password set on the local. Okay, so let's check it out. It's clear. YouTube GitHub tutorial. So let's check if everything is fine. Fail to push some refs to this. Okay. All right, so this is the error because you can see like we are pushing to the origin and from the main branch, but we do not have any main branch. Okay, the branch that we are having currently, you can check like git branch, and you can see we are in the master branch. Okay, we are not in the main branch. So what we have to write here is that git push origin master. Now let's hit done. Okay, so it's not working. Yes, it should not, because we have to set the password. Why is it so? Because we are connecting a local system to the GitHub. Okay, and when we have created the account in the GitHub, we have set the username and password. Okay, so where we have set it, let's check it out. Okay, which password do we need to enter here? So when you go here, and the password that you have used here, you need to enter there. All right, so you just need to click sign in with your browser. Go there. Okay, now as I'm already logged in, so it is not asking me the password, but you have to enter the password. So it is saying like authentication succeeded. Okay, you may now close this tab and return to the application. Okay, so let's close this tab and again jump into our code. All right, I hope you can see this screen. All right, now git push origin master. Okay, so everything up to date. Branch master set up to track remote branch master from origin. Let's check on the GitHub. Okay, simply refresh the page. And here it is. You can see index.html file on the GitHub, and you can see like one commit, and it is the initial commit for index.html. So this is simple. And in the next lesson, we will be going to learn some more complex thing, like what happens is there are multiple files on the server and few files on the local. And if I pull something and if I push something, what will happen, and all those things. So as of now, that's it for this particular tutorial. Thank you.